So now you've got James Comey out there. I mean, this is really something else. James Comey has blown himself up, basically. He went out there, he was going to do the whole virtue signaling thing. It's really interesting. He had about an hour in the sun. Stephen Colbert was fawning all over him, but the rest of the press is starting to turn on him, and they're not, they're obviously not conservatives. Savannah Guthrie really started to needle him in a kind of, I found a kind of startling interview. Listen to this a little bit.
It feels like you might have some scores to settle, that you might have a little bit of anger left over and a little bit of bitterness. Would you plead guilty to all that?
Yeah, I wouldn't, actually. I would take that one to trial because I think it is raw in the sense that I find it really painful to relive. Reading that book, doing the audiobook left me physically drained, but I really don't feel a sense of anger. I'm very worried, actually, which is why I'm doing something I don't love, which is talking about it and writing about it, but not anger.
There's been a lot of reactions to the book so far. Some of the most widely cited parts have to do with your description and words about President Trump. I mean, including calling his skin orange and saying his looked like he had tanning goggles. And, some people said that was kind of, for lack of a better word, that was a little catty. Did you enjoy taking those shots at the president?
No, I didn't think of them as shots, and I still don't.
Really?
Really? The orange, the funny white eyes, it's not shot. There's something, one of the things that I think is actually turning people against Comey is that there is something girly about the guy. He's always talking about his feelings. And by the way, I like girly in girls, but in guys, sometimes it just doesn't come across really well. He's always talking about his feeling states. I mean, you could see even Savannah Guthrie used the word catty, which is usually a word that she used to describe women. There's something about this guy that just comes across as, I don't know, just kind of weak, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Just somehow, he's not coming across the way he wants to. And he's suffering from what I've come to call the Trump effect, which is that somehow Trump can do this stuff where he attacks people personally, and when they try and do it back, they look bad.